I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I promise I was on time. I was definitely on time. Jesus Christ. The music just went really loud for me. Alright. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, or morning, or evening, or night, or wherever you are. Whatever time it is. Hello. How are you? Today, we're going to look into a few things. Mostly, we're going to look into our prototype, and we're going to learn a lot more about AI programming, which we've also done yesterday, and we learned a lot, mostly about how to not do things, but that is ultimately the road towards learning how to do things. So, yeah, so I figured we're going to do that today. I really want to talk about Stanley Parable, because I've been playing it recently, and I find it such an interesting concept, or such an interesting game that obviously massively successful, but I just want to break it down a little bit. I love to talk about a new prototype I'm thinking about, but who knows? I might just keep that under wraps for now, because we're still working on this prototype, right? So I don't want to move on too quickly. And then on top of that, what else did I want to do today? Yeah, I kind of want to finish up the prototype, this version at least. Hey, Jagu, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we can finish it up today. That's really what I'm hoping for. At least, you know, that's kind of the idea, right? That'd be ideal if we can do that. But there's quite a lot of AI programs still to do. And I gotta... Yeah, I know, another prototype. I know. Yeah. I'm thinking about stuff, okay? I'm always thinking about stuff. But for now, we will, of course, first finish this prototype, because that's important. Because we don't know if this is going to work yet. We have no idea if this prototype is going to work. So we're going to look into that first. So I'm going to click this button. Yep, there we go. Then the only thing I just want to do real quick is just quit Teams fully, Microsoft Teams, because that's the one logged it onto my work account. And the last thing I want is for Teams to pop up about whatever message I'm getting, and then me breaking NDA because of it. So that's really something I don't want to do. All right. Okay. So there's a few things we got to do. Let's see. What do we all have to do for this prototype? We have to implement AI functionality for playing the sound cues of where the adventure is going. Okay. That's fine. We have to develop the flame pit trap. I don't think this is strictly necessary for our prototype, or at least for this version, but we'll find out. Create trap hints that allow the player to figure out what they need to do to disable the trap. Okay. Add a function to move along the spline points. Yes. And add intermediary goal points for the AI to go towards. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I have a thought, which is mainly, and I'll show it by playing the game, which is mainly that when we play this prototype level, which is what the first prototype was based on, the first version, what we had was that the whole idea would be that as the guardian angel, I can interact with these traps, right, and make sure that they trigger, right, because that's what they do. But also that in order to stay ahead of the adventurer, I would be able to go through the walls and such at different places. But the route was basically predetermined. And I'm afraid that what I'm doing right now, if we base it on these tasks, is that I'm actually making something different. Or at least I haven't prioritized the functionality right. Because I really don't think that a flame pit trap is necessary right now. I really don't think so. I think in the combination with the axe and with the spikes, I think we have a nice combination going. I really do think so. Yeah. Yeah, I really do think so. And ultimately what we want, like I said, we want the player to be able to go through certain spaces where the adventurer cannot. to introduce, you know, a real sense of puzzle. Because that's what we want, right? We want the player to figure out this puzzle. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to remove the flame trap one, because that's not necessary. We can fix this bug. We can do this. This is pretty easy. We already have this functioning, but I just need to change it. Create a route spline that can be placed in level to indicate the route of the adventure. Yes, we've done that, but we haven't done new paths appearing, old paths disappearing based on the goal of the adventure. So I think what we can do instead for this version is just create a spline route for the whole route. Yeah. I think we're overcomplicating it by saying we're gonna make him disappear and appear and all that kind of stuff. And we can even mark the places where the adventure is gonna stop with like a star or like a spot or something, right? But I think, yeah, I think we can do something different there. I think we can ease up the load here. I really think so. Yeah, and then the sound cues I think is fine. It's a nice little touch because we've recorded them already, so that they're pretty easy. Create trap hints of what to do with them. So I think the first thing we gotta do before we can even think about trap hints is to determine where are we gonna place traps. Oh, I already did. Oh, I already did everything up to here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah. So where are we gonna place traps? And that's a little bit of level design that we gotta do. Because right now we do not know. Obviously, this is a nice place for a trap. If we make some kind of like banister around here, we can do that. Right? If I just very quickly pull this out and just on the Z call this 150, and then outer radius 10. That 10's a little too small. 15. Oops. There we go. Right at the bottom. And then actually we'll make this 110. And then we're just gonna move it down a bit. Oh, that's just not enough. Let's make it 1 meter exactly. That's good enough. Okay. And then we'll just hold on. Let's delete that. And let's instead move it at intervals of 50. There we go. And then for 4 of these, can we select them all together? Yes, we can. There we go. There we go. And then 1 more. Perfect. And then we grab these 4. We move it to this. There we go. And then we move them out. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll just grab 2. Oops. Nope. How much have I got? There we go. And then 1 more. There we go. We're just going to move them slightly over to the side. No. Stop selecting the floor. But as soon as we've got this banister, then it makes sense for some traps to be here. Because then they can connect to something. It's a little too much. Let's reduce that. There we go. Excellent. Okay, and then it's got to copy 1 over. Spin it around on its side. And let's guesstimate that at 1500. Well, that might be probably a bit too much. 1000. Yeah, probably. Oh no, that's still too long. But I've got a slight feeling that probably 1,000 works. Oh, almost. 1250? Yeah, 1250 seems to work. Nice. That actually seems to work pretty well. Well, almost actually. 1350? Yeah, if we pull it back a bit, then it'll be perfect. There we go. Does it run through the wall? No, it does not. Excellent. Let's grab another one. And let's put that at 800. And then we can move this here. And then at 90 degrees. Oh, that's very close. Very, very close. We're just going to move it slightly over here. Oh, that almost works. At 850 or 750 maybe? Yeah, 750. I don't want to risk the AI too much, so 700. Oh, 700 is kind of too little. Yeah, 700 is too little. 725. There we go. That's perfect. That is excellent. All right. So now we've got a banister. Very cool. All right. That was quick work. So yeah. So where are we going to place these traps, right? Because if we look in the design, we only ever really made a path for the adventure. We never really thought about traps. So what I'll do is just mark some spots here. Let's see. So there's going to be a door here that's going to open up when the yeah. No, that'd be a great idea. But I mean, look, it's a nice banister. So you got to admit, it's a very nice banister. It works. It's functional. Kids won't fall over it. So, you know, because if I walk around in this, let's find out how safe is this banister. Oh. Look at that. No one can fall over that. I feel like I'm the kid at the moment. Yeah, there's no one falling over this. That's for sure. It's a nice banister. Yeah. So door is going to open up. Adventure's going to come in. I think first trap needs to be here at the first doorway. I think. If we just go into blueprints, traps, and then the axe trap. Something like this. Exactly. So there you go. Scandinavian-inspired banister. So I think this whole thing, we can move that a bit this way. Now the only thing is that, of course, I can't show it like that. That is going to be a different issue to figure out at some point. Because now if we go in, and we go over here, and we go shunk, it's a little high up. Let's move that down a bit. Oh, it also goes back. Oh, it also flips the wrong way. Because it's not right, it's left. And I gotta move it down a bit. Quite a bit. There we go. Because we wanted to chop the adventure in half. That's kind of the idea. I need to turn around the player start. Chunk. Right. Reset. Yeah, that's perfect. That's going to be a perfect little gash. Right? Right. Player start. Turn around. There we go. Okay, so that's where our first trap is. Now, in terms of spikes, we can make the spikes appear from the ground, right? But the only problem is that they have a tripwire. So I'm always going to have to let these come out of a wall. Because otherwise, it doesn't really make too much sense. So I'll put one here. One here. One here. I can also be mansion safety security expert. Right? For intruders and stuff. I can take that job. Which, by the way, this might be way too much now that I think about it, but that's something we'll figure out through testing, right? Okay, so we got those there. Then let's do another one of these. There we go, over there. Yeah. I'll make this happen just inside the room. Like that. Right, so now if I go inside... Yeah, our little Dave won't notice a thing. Alright, Dave, go on. Get going, Dave. Yeah, and he's dead. Very good. Dave? Here he goes. Off he goes. He waits a little bit. Okay, well, the only thing is now... the only thing is now for Dave. Good old Dave over there. Oh, he's waiting. Come on, Dave. Right, Dave's gonna go over there. And he's gonna walk through. Oh, I also see that these are now going the wrong way. Probably because I set up their logic in the wrong way, haven't I? I haven't even commented the logic. Very good. What in the world is going on here? So we set references, we set the starting location. Hey, Chad. No worries at all, Chad. I'm very happy to have you here. We're just figuring out what I've done wrong with these traps, because I've definitely done something wrong. So, trap is triggered. Hey, look, it's not 2 months, okay? It's been 4 weeks, I think. But this is, I guess, a great tip, and that's why I knew I had to do it this way. Yeah, this is all on purpose, I promise. When you are making stuff, for the love of God, comment what you're doing to avoid being me. It's really important to not be me. So we take trap starting location, and we take trap end location, which gets set here, which is an addition on the Y. Now, here's the problem with that. Yeah, here's the problem with that. We need to do this in the construction script. Mainly because if I decide to change which direction it's coming from, no, even better. We don't need to do it in the construction script. I can just get the forward vector here. Oh, no. It's the Blueprint Assist plugin being very helpful to us. If I get the forward vector, that should solve my problems. Well, not entirely. That solves my problems almost entirely. How did I do this again? There was a specific function that I could call that would add a float on top of a vector. And I did that inside of a different blueprint, I believe. I've done it in here, I think. Nope, apparently I did not do it in here. Yeah, because it was something about... You can't do it directly anymore. There was a different way to do it. Oh, what was it again? I think there's just an add, and I can do that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That also works. And I'll take these out and do this. Now, I believe, in theory, even though this might not entirely work, it might work. I don't think this is going to work. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on, Dave. Get walking. There we go. Come on, Dave. No, Dave, don't hesitate there. Yep, that went... Oh, God. Oh, hey, there it is. Yeah, not entirely correct. Come on, Dave. Come on. There you go. Dave had to think about it. He wasn't sure if he wanted to go again. Come on, Dave. No, don't hesitate there. Stop hesitating there. What's going on with the camera? Are you guys seeing this, or is this just me? It's almost like my entire character flips over backwards rather than just the camera. And we can figure that out by detaching from the player and then grabbing player. No, hold on. Main. Can I visualize? Oops, nope. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, I have a feeling that currently the character is kind of like rotated. And I think I might be able to see it in the viewports. No, I cannot. Damn. Can I just enable debug lines? I cannot. Okay, well, not a problem to fix right now. Okay, so yeah, so that did not work. What I just did not work. But that is mostly because... Oh, well, I know why. It's actually very simple. Why that didn't work. Yeah, I basically need to follow what I'm doing here. Yeah, this is literally all I have to do. Literally this. I can copy this over. If only I would have commented what I've done in different places. Also, Chad, I don't think you ever told me, but what are you working on? As soon as you said you're a developer, I'd love to know what you're working on. Let's move this out. Oops. Let's move this out for a second. And let's grab this. And this. There we go. There we go. Actually, okay. And then what I want to do instead is set trap in location, right? That's a bit strange. Why is it putting it so far away? Oh, I guess because it's like, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Cool. 350. Is that how far we want to push it out? We can give it a shot. In theory, if this works the same as the line trace, then that should be perfectly accurate. Come on, Dave. Time to go. Time to go. Alright, we've activated the trap. Do not hesitate. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Well, where did I go? Okay, it went here. So if this doesn't work, I think I have an easier solution. Which is to make it an enum. But then I'd have to manually set for each. To trust a doctor, hello. Is that world location or relative location? Also, hello. Hey, buddy, how you doing? That is world location. And I suppose I could do it on relative. Actually, if I do it on relative, I don't even have to worry about which direction I turn it in the world. That might actually be a very good point you're making there. You might have a very good point there, actually, good sir. You are the trusted doctor after all, so, you know, if other people trust you, I'll trust you. Also, I'm not setting trap starting location like an idiot. So if I just return this back to what it was. Split it. Put this here. Cookie for me. Yeah, exactly, yeah. What kind of cookie is your favorite cookie? How about that? How about you tell me that? That is very important information when you're in this stream. I'm working on my first game in a Vampire Survivors genre. I'd love to get your impression what's a bit for long. Yeah, totally, dude. I'm very happy to check things out. If you want me to, absolutely. I'd be more than happy. I've been reviewing a fair amount in the Vampire Survivors genre recently because there are quite a few. And I think that the key thing is to determine one of two things. Either you're going to go hardcore Vampire Survivors and you give the player no control other than movement, or you go the opposite direction and you go more in the direction of 20 Seconds Till Dawn, where there's quite a lot of control over aiming, over weapon type, over how you want to combine certain things. So that's kind of like the main consideration I'd make there for your game. But I'd love to play it once it's ready. So instead of that, let's get relative location. There we go. And then, so now that everything's based on relative location, I just need to go down here, and instead of setting the world location, I need to, what was it again? Control D, there we go. Set relative location. Yeah, Blueprint Assist doesn't like that when it's still connected to something else. It really doesn't like that. Okay, let's move this out, and let's quickly format everything. Oh, nice. It formats everything really nicely. I love that. Same for this one. Yeah, okay, so it does take a little more space when it does left-hand side instead of helix, but it is nice. Alright, relative location. Let's try this solution from the Trusted Doctor. Reset trap is all fine. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm doing a check earlier. Okay, alright. One problem at a time. Alright, where's Dave? Dave, buddy, it's time to die again. Come on, Dave. Go on. I won't let you die by this trap, I promise. There you go. Do not hesitate on top of the trap. Oh, you absolute idiot. Cool. Right. Okay, so that's almost right, but it's functioning better than it was before. So it's doing it on the Y at the moment, which means it's to the side. So if we check the viewport real quick. Yeah, so Y is to the right. Has it flipped axes somehow? Why does it show the Z blue to the left now? Oh, probably because of the rotation of the mesh itself. I reckon that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so in that case, yeah, we have to do it on the Z. So that is an easy change up here. On the Z. And then it should work. Come on, Dave. It's time to die once more. Come on. There you go. Alright, I'll trigger the trap later now so you have your time to hesitate. There we go. Are you going to hesitate on top of the trap? Oh, you're not. Oh. So that's still wrong. Hey, Trusted Doctor, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. I actually think that means... I think I have to refresh the page. I think that means that you are follower 100. I think. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Excellent. There you go. You are follower number 100. That is super cool. Thanks so much for that. I really appreciate that. Yo! Thanks for the sub! What the hell? I really appreciate that. Oh, man. You didn't have to do that. Oh, you're so kind. You're way too kind. But yeah, thanks for the 100 sub. Not 100 sub, I wish. No, thanks for 100 follow and for the sub. You are super appreciated. Thanks so much. And we're almost there as well on fixing this trap. All since you joined the Twitch chat. How excellent is that? Oh, man. Okay. All right. So, we're almost there. There we go. This will work now. Come on, Dave. Oh, my music has disappeared. There we go. Come on, Dave. Come on, almost there. Yep. Oh, no. Dave. Come on, Dave. Let's try that again. I didn't trigger it soon enough. That's the problem. All right. Come on, Dave. Get through. Don't hesitate. Oh, no. Stop hesitating there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, the only question is... if I now just quickly do this and rotate it by 90 degrees, this should still work, right? That's the idea. That is totally the idea here, right? All right, let's have a look. We can go through here because we're invincible. All right, Dave, come on. Yeah, that works. Nice. Excellent. All right, that means that, yeah, that solution works. I should really use relative location a lot more. I noticed how to do it enough. Okay, so that's that issue fixed. Now, so we've done the banister. We've done the fixing of that trap, which we didn't even think we had to do, but we did. Now, there's another thing we gotta do, which I haven't even noted down yet, which is make player portals. What I mean with this is, and I gotta find the image for it, it's from Call of Duty Mob of the Dead map, where I got this inspiration from. Can I find a good image? Come on, show me an afterlife portal. Show me something. Something. Afterlife portal. No, I have to fill it in. Afterlife portal. Here it is. Cool. So what I'm thinking is, he stands no chance. He doesn't stand a chance. So what I'm thinking, to really allow this puzzle game to flourish, because it has to be a challenge for the player to find all of the required materials to disable these traps so that Dave can keep going. So what I'm thinking is that instead of... where is my... There it is. Here we go. So instead of Dave and the player following the same path, essentially, I want to, for example, block off this area, this door, but make it available for the player through such a portal. Right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I can do that through collision channels. That should be fine. And then that would allow the player, because when Dave starts to go back here and up the stairs, it allows the player to quickly go through here and up these stairs, right? And I can block it off up here as well. That's kind of the idea, but we have to make that. We haven't made that yet. And I think that's really easy to do. I want to say that's really easy to do. Which I actually do think is true. Because we'd have a collision box that's only accessible for the player. We block off the rest with just raw geometry with BSBs. And if we really wanted to, but I don't think we want to, if we really wanted to, we could give it like an outline through like a material. We could do that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, okay, actually, this is actually really easy now that I think about it. You're using Unreal, so that's about 1 hour's work, 80 hours bug fix to find out you forgot a tick box. Yes, yes, exactly. You know my pain. Are you an avid Unreal user? Because then you absolutely know the pain. Sounds like you do. BP player portal. And I think I can do this in 10 minutes rather than 1 hour, I hope. This one could go, and this one could go, because we fixed that. All I really need in this one is a box collision. Like that. Which we'll call portal collision. Something simple. Yeah, the pain. Yeah, I was stuck on something for ages, mate. It said, oh, tick this box. Yes. Yep, that is the true pain of working with Unreal. Alright, let's make this go big again. So on the X, we can, I don't know, this can be 20, even less, 10. Doesn't really need much more than that. On the Y, we need it to be, I think we're 44 wide. Haha, wide. Get it? So let's make it 50. Because we're not accounting for multiple players, so 1 is fine. And then the height, I believe we're 2 meters high, so let's make it 230, just in case. Like that. I think that's way too high, but better too high than too low. What position is it on now? Yep, perfect. Yeah, for sure. I'll I really only have it on my portfolio, but that is up, so you can take a look there. It's not entirely up to date. I should update this with my recent work experience, but it's all good. It's all good for now. There you go. That's my portfolio. That's stuff I've worked on. Most of it with other people, may I add. All right. So that's the collision box, for which the collision. Let's make it custom. Custom, please. So we do want pawns, but we don't want everyone. Because the AI is also a pawn, right? I still need to make one of these. Yeah, I'd highly recommend it. I currently use, I think it's Weebly that I use. It's either Weebly or Wix, I'm not sure. It's one of the two. Weebly, it's Weebly. Yeah, I really like Weebly. It's nice and easy. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. But it works, right? So I've been using that one for 3 years now, and it's gotten me every job so far. So yeah, it's pretty good. We need to make a custom object response for our player collision. Object response. Nope. Object channel. Yes, it is. There we go. Object channel, which we'll call player. Default response. Overlap. There we go. Now in here, I might have to actually. There we go. So for player, we want to say ignore for now. For the rest of them, we want to say block. Yeah, except for world dynamic, we can overlap. Because if the player's holding anything, then yeah, we need that to overlap. I'm just lazy and link to my Steam page with a key. Nice. Feel free to send me a DM on Twitch or on Discord with a linky dinky. I'm happy to take a look. I'd love to take a look. So I think this is all right. Because if I now were to place that here, yeah, that adjusts the nav mesh. So that's all good. Whoa, go all the way over there. There we go. There we go. Now, it is actually way too high, right? So what we'll do instead is we'll, on the box extent, we'll put this at 115, which is basically still the same, but then better. It's not as high. It's unnecessary to have it as high. Yeah. And I believe that we can walk through that. I know roughly where it is, so we can walk through this. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, because we haven't set our main character capsule component. Collision object type is player. There we go. Now we can walk through it. CUDM, awesome. Let me take a look. Where is my DMs? There it is. Excellent. Ooh, hello. Let me open this on Steam itself instead of the browser. This looks great. Come on, Steam. Open up. Open up. Oh, no Call of Duty. Stop it. There it is. 12:59. All right. Let me pause the music. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. Oh, excellent. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Wow, that's really intense, but that's nice. So is it, nice. So is it, ooh. So is this Call of Duty Zombies style exploration, or is this something else? Or is it more... Oh, there seems to be a whole storyline as well. Oh, nice. It's like Easter eggs and stuff. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, there you go. Nice. Screen shake. Is it also leveling up? Hey, traps. Nice. That's what we're working on. Hell yeah. Excellent. Yeah, very cool. Very awesome, dude. And you've released something. That is excellent. Tell show method. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is very good. That is very good. Yeah, and I think the simplicity of the trailer really helps here as well. It really helps because you're showing what is fun, right? And I think that is the most important thing. So yeah, really great job. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. That's really great. But yeah, I'd love to know a bit more about the level design because a lot of it looks very open, so I'm a little curious on how that works. Also, I need to stop forgetting about my tea. I was just gonna go cold. Okay, we've set this guy to player now. Now, the only thing that we need to keep in mind is that for both level functionality... Actually, no, not for level functionality, for traps. We just gotta double check. Oh no, we use tags to check on traps. Oh my god. What have I done? I haven't commented anything. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so if it's player... Right, because I'm using a tag. So, okay, so tag-wise, it's fine. Because I think in terms of collision boxes, trigger collision, it's automatically overlap. Yeah, okay, it's all fine. We don't have to change anything. Cool. But now, checking... Oh, I fall through the floor because... because the standard response is overlap. That is why. Object channel. And the standard response should actually block. Because else I'm going to fall through stuff. There we go. Oh, the game is not having such a great time. There we go. I was able to walk through. Awesome. Yeah, the game was having not such a great time with how I was doing things. And I'm also seeing that the... What the hell? What is stopping me here? There's something here. Okay. Yes, so we need to fix a few things now. Which is mostly in the traps. Trigger collision. There we go. Player can be overlap. Same with this box collision. Which we need to customize. There we go. Actually, in this case specifically, we can ignore it, because we don't need to check for the player on this one. So that's for the trap parent, and for the trap X pressure plate. Trigger collision, we'll set it to overlap. And for the box collision, we'll set it to custom, and to ignore the player. That should fix 90% of my issues. For some reason, the game really doesn't like me using automatically blocked on all of this. Do we know anything, chat, that could cause that? Is there something about BSPs and custom object channels that is stupid? Or is this just me? Yeah, no, look, it really... Ooh. It really doesn't like that. Let's change it back. Let's see what happens. Edit. Overlap. If it still happens now, then we know... Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's even in editor. That is a little strange. How much is... Oh, okay. I'm just checking that my graphics card hasn't crashed, because that'd be a shame. So, Unreal is only using 0.2% of the CPU and roughly about 10% of the memory. And in terms of GPU, it's really not using that much. Yeah, you make a very good point, Jago. You make a very good point. I just saved. It's okay. Okay, so the thing that's really using the most of my GPU at the moment is Streamlabs itself, which is expected, right? That's normal. And every so often it maxes out my GPU, which is interesting. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could go wrong? But the only thing that I'm now wondering about is why it clips through BSPs. That is kind of like my main issue at the moment. No, it's none of this. Let's Google it. The art of Googling is also very important. Custom object channel clipping through BSP UE5. Let's have a look, see. No, this is all introduction to BSP geometry. It's not what I need. It's definitely not what I need. Right. Okay. I have no idea what that does on whilst I'm streaming though. That very well might crash the stream. So I think for right now it's fine. But if it does crash, then you know I gotta restart. So let's. How can we overlapping with everything? How does that? How does that? No, this is on the Figma. Aha, here we go. Sure. So to give flavor to the channel to block. Okay, no one ever answered this. This was a very long time ago, so I doubt this still works the same. Okay, well, what we can do instead to fix this, or to check this, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Here you go. But now this only does it for floor 2. Which is a little annoying. Because I have to do it for everything now. Is that everything? Yeah, it looks roughly about everything. Okay, where's collision? Oh, you can't do it for multiple objects at the same time. Excellent. This is floor 1. Oh, their stream the sure hangs as well. Right. Yike. Okay. That is really annoying. And like the thing is, I don't understand it because maybe you guys know a lot about hardware. I don't. But if we take a look at this, in terms of performance, this all should be 100% sufficient. Like this graphics card together with this CPU should be 100% sufficient together with the 32 gigs of RAM. Unless it's about the dedicated GPU memory, but honestly, I don't know how that works. I have no idea how that works. And I know my drivers are up to date. I know that's all the case. I know that this temperature is not unheard of. I know that's normal. I know I should start worrying about temperature once it reaches like 70 degrees. But yeah, I guess the dedicated GPU memory is really high or on the higher end. But I don't know. Yeah, the hardware is plenty. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Because I was looking at getting a better GPU, but A, they're super expensive right now, and they'll probably will be for forever. And B, I don't think that'll solve the issue. Now I do know that in terms of now I just gotta think where this is. Actually, it might be here. Yeah, if we show the FPS there, that all looks fine. Even if I hop into game, well, yeah, that all looks fine. So I know it's not Unreal freaking out. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking as well, that it must be a driver issue. But if I update the drivers, then that's likely not going to fix it. But I like the fact that AMD is not as expensive as NVIDIA and Intel. But I guess that comes with a cost, right? So, because I didn't have this issue on my previous rig, which was a Intel and NVIDIA rig. So, yeah, I guess the saving in money comes with a drawback. So, hopefully, I don't know how bothersome the hangs are for you guys. I have no idea if it's really bad or not. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I've set this now to block. One other thing I think of doing, right, that I can do, if I go into the object channel, sorry, and I change the default response to block, and then if I save everything and just restart it, I've not had one for about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. That is good. Yeah, I also know that Streamlabs is a pretty hefty program. I know that OBS is lighter or more lightweight. But I have everything set up in Streamlabs. It's a really shitty excuse. It really is. I was not paying attention. What happened? Oh, no worries. Yeah, we were just talking about the hardware that I'm running. And that Unreal was not liking certain settings, apparently. Or at least that's the hypothesis. Right, now that I've restarted it, let's see if it's still as bad. No, now it seems to be fine. Maybe it was just a temporary thing. It could very well just be a temporary thing. And everything seems to function as well. So, because will I get blocked by this guy? Yes, I do. Okay, that's something we need to fix. Alright, come on, Dave. Get through here. Die already. You're dead. Cool. The only thing is obviously that Dave isn't nearly close enough to the spikes to die, but, you know, that's a detail. That's a detail. Okay, and we've made the doorway. The doorway is there. Now, the only thing that I now need to do is to... do I want to dress this already? Probably not, right? I have an idea. I have an idea. We're gonna dive into designer, and we're gonna make this. Oh shit! Can we? There we go. We're gonna open image, a new tab. No, that's download an image. I don't want to do that. Open image, new tab. Why is it downloading? Oh, it's a BMP. What the hell? Why is someone uploading BMPs? Stop it. This one. Can we open this one in a new tab? Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay. All right. We're gonna make a new one. We're gonna grab this one, but we'll make it a standing format. And then very simple. Oops. Very simple. Where am I? Here. We will start up light shot. If you're running AMD, change rest to 99 made loads of difference for me. If you have any idea where to do that, I'd love to try it. I have my AMD thing open here. Yeah, because all of this looks good as well. Oh, fan speed is at 0 for some reason. Is there fans on this card? There is, right? Yeah, there's 2 fans on it, so I don't know why it's 0, but well, what could it possibly do? Yeah, if you can let me know where I do that, that'd be excellent. That'd honestly be excellent. All right, so let's kind of copy this like that, and we go in here, we paste it, we zoom that shit out, something like this, and then we can kind of like, kind of like do that. There we go. Excellent. Now, all we have to do is just grab, grab the brushy brush. Where is it? This is the pen, but I kind of don't want it to be a pen. I very much need it to be, that's the vector brush. Actually, we can make it a pencil. That's okay. Let's do 50. Let's make it this kind of blue. And then we can put this at 0.5. We'll make a new layer on top of it called Ghost Portal. Fans might run at low temp sensitive. Yeah, that's fair enough. And over in the drop-down menu next to view mode, I recently reinstalled, so I watched the loading bar at the moment. Gotcha. Drop down next to view mode, yes. Oh, screen percentage. Was that it? No, it's not screen percentage. Advanced settings, perhaps. Oh, it is screen setting. Screen percentage. Okay. I'm just quickly looking here. Let's see what's in here. No, nothing here. Okay. Cool. Screen percentage to 99. Okay. Let's see if if it still repeats the hangs that we saw earlier. What was it doing? Oh yeah. Right. So if we just roughly make this the same shape, like that. There we go. And then we just delete this one. So we can actually make this a little better. We can actually make it a little more human shaped. Like that. Oh shit. No! I wanted to continue it. Shit. Gotta redo it. Alright, there we go. Nice Roblox style. Like that, and a bit more up, and then nice down. There we go. Excellent. If so, the problem, my mate says download Uni. Sure. Yeah. Downloading Unity. Sure. But that's his answer for everything. Yeah, and that's okay. You know, I support anyone's choice for any particular software. It's not the software that makes the difference, right? But I mean, for 3D. Let's just say there's a reason why AAA has shifted to Unreal over the past few years. Alright. Okay, so lightest on the inside. Now... so I think, actually, I think I might have made a mistake here at the start. I haven't spent a while inside of what's it called? Designer. Which is making me a little confused at the moment. Yeah, this wasn't it. I know there was an eraser tool. And otherwise I'll have to go into photo instead, which is equally fine. Photo. Whoops. Affinity photo. We often have races on things. He's still yet to win. Exactly. Exactly my point. This one standing. And can we... No, we can't do it from the start. Okay. Alright, here we go. But we have a few more tools here that we can use to our advantage. So we'll take this one and we'll paste it in here. Very good. And then on this layer, we'll have to use the eraser. Which we can kind of like do like that. Kind of make a little... There we go. And then the only thing we got to do in a second, which I just remembered. Excellent. Thank you. The only thing we got to do in a second is just add an effect here for outer glow and outer shadow. Outer glow. Like that. And then the color. Let's make it this color. But then a bit darker. I'm just wondering why that's not working at the moment. Radius needs to go up. Offset doesn't need to be too high. Why isn't this showing? Oh, because it's doing it on the mask instead of on... nothing on the mask. Instead we want to do it on the full thing. Here we go. Outer shadow, outer glow. And also an inner glow, actually. Like that. Oops. Like this. And then radius can be quite a bit. Oh, hold on. Right, it's treating it as a curve. I need to rasterize it first. Yeah, I'm sure this will work. I'm sure this will be fine. Here we go. Exactly. Exactly what I needed. Art. This is how one arts. A little darker blue. Offset a bit more. Intensity quite a bit more. There we go. That's ghost-like. That's ghost-like, right? That's kind of like spirit-like. Same for the glow. Ooh, nice glowing. Nice glowing. But we need to make that this color. And a bit darker. There we go. Now, if you want to see how one arts, we have to export this. Not the whole document, no. Only the selection only, as a PNG. And then I think, if we just put this inside of the F drive, where do I have it? Where's the folder? My assets folder. This one. Textures, because it's definitely a texture. And we'll call it Ghost Portal Texture. And then inside of Unreal, we will go into our art folder. We'll make a textures folder. And then, I just have to open it up and put Ghost Portal Texture. Oh, it doesn't like to do it that way. Which is okay. We'll, textures. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Where do I go? Open file location. There we go. Very good. Let's quickly rename this to T Ghost Portal Texture. Actually, I can remove texture at the end because that's unnecessary. That's double. Okay, now, in theory, all we have to do is add a plane here, set it to not collide, no collision. Let's flip it like that. And then in terms of sizing, we just have to pull it out a bit. Almost. Yeah, that kind of works. And then we have to just turn this into a text, into a material. Create material. Yep, sure. And then we can actually say on this, we actually need it to be not be opaque, but we need it to be translucent. Which we should do this. Oh no, wait, no, we can do this, and then this into opacity. There we go. And then for emissive, we can just give it a parameter, which this is way too much, but let's give the let's give it 1. And then I have a question. If you know the answer, in UE5 there is a new world partition system. With the world partitions, there are data layers. Do you know if there is a way to load them via client only? I don't. I don't. No. I haven't done a lot of networking. So I have no idea if that's possible. But I feel like it should be, because you can't guarantee that all players are in the same section of the world partitioning, right? And loading like many different sections of the world would kind of defeat the point of the world partitioning system. So in theory, there should be. I just don't know what it is, I'm afraid. On the green. Oh, that makes it white. We could just pull in just the green. Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, let's not talk about with the mission at the moment. We don't need it. We don't need it. If we can't figure it out, we don't need it. So as soon as this is done, yeah, I have tried many ways to load on a server for everyone, not for client. It's yeah, it will be. Yeah, probably, honestly, probably the best way to go about it is excellent. Very good. Oh, this is very good. This is very funny to me. Yeah, this is very funny to me. Okay. Sorry, the best way to go about it is either asking on the server, but not on the server, on the forums. But chances are that probably people won't know, or your question won't get answered. Dave is now goes, well, I mean, he will be when he dies. Let's just see what this looks like in editor. Oh, that was a big hang. Nice. Yeah, we fit perfectly. Oh, it's only a one-sided texture. We perfectly fit through it. Yay! We can make it a two-sided material though. Two-sided. There we go. It is in fact a tick box. It always is. Always is. There we go. Now it's two-sided. Excellent. Yeah. Cool. Oh, okay. Now the only thing is, the only thing is that ideally what you'd want to do is to drag in a box like that. Whoa. That's not intended. Stop it. Where's the... Why does it have the ghost portal texture as its main texture? That doesn't make sense. Can you not? Or is it because I still have it selected? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I still have it selected. So, the only thing is to, on the Y, give it a width of like 15. And then on 5, something like that. Then on the X, it probably needs to be, what is that distance? 220 should do. Yeah. And then on the Z, I think, what was it earlier? If we do 460. Yeah, that's basically enough. Now the only thing is that we would have to add a cylinder. That is a really big cylinder. With a Z of 44. No, not a Z. Sorry, the outer radius of 44. That's as wide as our player. And then the Z. Oh, actually, if I turn this around. And most importantly, what I need it to do is I need it to be subtractive. There we go. And now I believe there is a brush editing mode, which means we can grab these ones and we can just pull them up. And then that might just be it, to be honest. That is almost it. That's actually a really useful mode. I actually quite like that. Oh, I wish I could select things in bulk, but... So, kind of you go up here a little bit. Maybe a bit to the side. I wonder how this is going to work with our collision, but we'll find out soon. Like that. Like that. And then just these two. Up a bit. Okay, let's see how this works. Let's see if we fit through. Because that definitely... we almost fit through. Oh, we fit through. Come on, wiggle your way through. Wiggle it. Yeah, there we go. If I look down... Oh, if I look down, it works. If I look up... See, so there is something happening there. This confirms my suspicion. Because it means that the whole capsule collision is currently... turning up and down instead of just the camera. And that is a problem. Because it means that stupid things are happening. Yeah, that means stupid things are happening. But okay, but this works. So that's cool. And if I just were to move this goal... down here... like that. Yeah, if I do it like that. It's a pretty good looking portal, I know, right? We should make this way wider, but it works. Totally works. Now, if we move the goal here, then... Oh, I can't click through it. Here we go. Now, if we didn't follow Dave... Oh, shit, hold on. Let's just move this stuff up for a second so Dave can get through. There we go. Now Dave can't get killed. Okay, Dave. It's time for you to make your way to the goal. Come on, Dave. Dave? Can you get there? You should be able to get there, no? So you can go up here, right? You can go here, down here. Dave? Come on, Dave. Get going. Why is Dave under the floor? Yeah. Yeah, this is all nav meshed, so this should definitely work. Dave needs a break, yeah. Dave doesn't get paid enough. All that dying constantly. Dave, what the hell? Is it that I'm stupid? Yeah, because that point I have a feeling this is it. Okay, let's see if Dave can get there now. I have a feeling that is it. That I'm messing up something with the location of the goal. Dave, what the hell? Behavior tree. Let's pull this out and move this over to the left, or to the right, sorry. What is going on? So he's checking for my proximity. So it's telling it go to destination. Let's move this here. Let's just quickly select this one. So it's saying no to has hesitated. Ah, it is good old Twitch soundtrack that is causing the issue. Okay, good to know. So this is on a delay. And then it does that. And it says, okay, we haven't hesitated for a while. But we're still not moving. What does the destination read as? So the location is right. Yeah, the destination is right. The tree works. So is it just a matter of... If we place this back where it was, will Dave then work again? Wait, what is that other... What the hell? What? Oh, I understand, I think. Yeah, I'm an idiot. We only need to move this one. That is the one that was... He's trying to go to goal 1, but he can't because I've moved goal 1 into the air. And he can't fly, so the AI controller's just like, I don't know how to get there. Alright, let's move this like this a bit. Now it'll work. I promise you. If it doesn't work, I will eat a cookie. Is that because I'm hungry? Yes. Alright, here we go. Go on, Dave. Go get him. I better need to fix Dave's collision, now that I think about it. Alright, go on, Dave. Go, go, go. Go, Dave. Where's he going? Oh, he hesitates? Yes, very good. No cookie for me. Ah, what a shame. Or at least, I mean, wait. Hold on a minute. Oh, he hesitates? Yes. Very good, Dave. Good hesitation. I like it. But that means, yeah, he's not going through the portal, basically. But it might also be because he doesn't fit. Because I know that I don't fit. Nice hesitation. Very good. Go on, Dave. Go get him. Go get him, Dave, me boy. Down he goes. Oh! Yeah, he's reached the goal, and so he's decided to go to the second goal, which is up here. Right? Oh, hesitation. Very good. Very good, Dave. Nice. Nice pass to Spikes. Very good job, Dave. Alright, here he goes. Yeah, he finds that point. Then he gets a little confused. Yeah, because I haven't changed that functionality yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, these are all fine. Nothing wrong there. But cool, that means that we know that this works-ish. I just want to double-check something. In brush editing. Oh, no. Now I gotta go find it somewhere. It's a cylinder brush. Cylinder. I have used a lot of cylinder brushes. There we go. If I just were to make this a bit bigger. Whoop. if I just make this a bit wider. Same for these ones. There we go. There we go. We just make this a nice old box. There we go. It's a bunch of n-gons now, but it's fine. And then for these bottom ones, we're just gonna move it down a bit, even more. There we go. Okay, let's see if Dave still. Oops. If Dave still uses the stairs rather than. Here we go. Go on, Dave. Alright, come on. Don't hesitate. Very good. Okay, he hesitates. Yes, very good. Yep, he still uses the stairs. It just has verification. Oh, I still don't fit through that. Oh, why don't I fit through that? It worked previously. I've made it wider and somehow I don't fit. There we go. That should be enough. Let's first check if we fit. What? How the hell does that work? I make the hole bigger, yet I don't fit. I honestly think, because I think we're tainting our results now with our hypotheses. First thing we need to fix is a pretty important thing, is to do with our camera. Because at the moment, we're moving our entire, like, if I go into the viewport, what happens currently when we look down... Oops, can I... Am I still in the... No, I'm not. Oh. Let's move these back into here. Here we go. Oh, we can't rotate the whole thing, can we? No, we can't. Yeah, here we go. Whole bigger don't fit. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. So basically, normally when you move just a camera, this is all that should be happening. But instead what's happening is that we're currently rotating the entire capsule component with us. So that is a problem. And I know there's a fix for it. I just have to remember what that fix was. Because I've done this about, I don't know, 20 million times before. So instead of being proud about it, I will find the tutorial that I know that it's fixed in. This tutorial has been so helpful in every single case ever for me when it comes to first person camera controls and such. Playlists, and I'll share the creator in a second as well. For those that have been watching for a while, you know exactly who I mean. This is an ad, which I don't care about. It's a good old Matthew Pillai. He is excellent in setting up some of this stuff. Is this his... No, that's movement input. No, wait. That's all movement input. Mouse input. He did it earlier. Hold on. So...
Controller, pitch input.
He explains it.
Value into that. Let's test if this worked.
I think in a second he explains it. I've seen this.
You should be able to look around. If it's inverted, that means you just need to change the -1
yeah.
in your settings.
I know that. That's not the problem, but he's going to explain it in a second.
Something I learned off the comments the other day, you can just highlight all these, press C.
Oh man, 2017, those were the days.
Everyone who commented that was really helpful. The next thing we want to do is get our
No,
movement.
you've explained this
To
somewhere.
do this, we need our input axis.
Maybe a little further
We need to
on.
get horizontal and potentially end up in a situation
Yes.
where our character's like this.
So this is what's currently happening with us. Franny Boston 2, hey! Can you have a little context? Yeah, I think that's what you're asking. Yeah. Yes, context. We're working on a few things. We're currently working on making player portals so that the player can go through walls, but the adventurer cannot. And the whole premise of the game is for this adventurer to walk this path without dying of all the horrible traps that are along his path. Yeah, we, the player, have to save them from it. They are video documentation files. Exactly. And they're super useful. Like, no matter how much experience you have, whether it's 2 days or 20 years, you can either be really proud about something and go like, no, I can fix it myself. Or you can go like, well, I know there's a tutorial that has this fixed for me. So I'm just going to use that. When it comes to time, for me, I already don't have enough time to do everything I want to do. I'm just going to look at a tutorial and fix it that way. Eventually, I'll remember it. And it's much more time efficient. So.
If you're looking at the ground like this, if we have rotated our character like this, looking
yes.
at the ground, and you move forward, the movement will be slower. We need to set up something so our character can only look around on the Z-axis.
Yes.
And move around on the Z-axis. That way, everything will be fine when it comes to the rotation. In order to fix that, what we need to do is get control rotation.
Yeah, but I think I've done this already.
We need to then split this into 3. And the value I mentioned is Z. So remember, we only want to move around on the Z. Make rotator.
Yep, I've done all that.
Break link. Z. We're then going to drag that into here.
Into the right vector, yes. We've done this.
Into the inrut. We're going to hit compile save and let's see what happens. So now we can move left and right. If we look down, we're still moving at the same speed. If we look.
So, but here's the thing. Maybe I'm just thinking too much, but this does not look normal to me. Like the way that we're kind of like looking down. The way that we're looking down feels like we're turning the entire character up and down. Look, that's not right. What in the world? Target is pawn.
So thank you everyone who commented that. That was really good. And we're going to put input. Then for this, we need to...
Can someone tell me if I'm just being an idiot? Like, surely... Like, surely that is wrong, right? The way that we're turning our camera. It just looks funky. It doesn't look right. Like, not at all. Like, everything within a certain degree looks okay. But as soon as we look all the way down, it feels weird. It feels like we're changing position rather than just rotation. And that's the part that confuses me at the moment. And I also think that's the part that's messing with our... with us fitting through the ghost portal. Is it just perspective of viewport? Maybe? Maybe? Because look, when I use the editor camera, that looks right. Right? That is how you look up and down. But oh yeah, actually no, yeah, you're absolutely right. It might very well just be the perspective of the viewport. Yeah, because that actually looks the exact same as what I have with the character. Okay, then maybe Alt S and show collision via console. Alt S. Ooh. via console. Show collision. Where is our guy? Wait, where are we? That's the AI, obviously. Oh, off he goes. Off Dave goes. Go, Dave. Haha, you're dead. Hold on. Yeah, because we're not actually, So I can do this. Oh, shit. I can do this. Oh, no, it doesn't want to actually, It doesn't actually want to show. Sorry, I cannot see what mode you got in the box on top of it. Oh, come on. Okay. Here we go. So if I now were to go back here, go all the way up, exit, detach myself. Yeah, see? There you go. So it is going wrong. Whatever, thanks for the tip, Doctor. What a strange thing to say. So it is going wrong. Well, unless this is just how it works. Is it the attachment order? Potentially. But I don't think I can change the order, to be honest. I don't think I need to, actually, because this is currently just targeting the pawn. So this is doing what it's supposed to do. But, because for the X, we do want the capsule collision to turn with the camera. Like, that is perfectly fine. But it's just when looking up and down that we don't want that. Because it messes things up. Because if I now were to do the same, and I go here, I can't fit through, right? But if I now exit out, and then show collision. Oh, for one, they should fit. The hole is definitely big enough. And it almost does entirely fit, to be honest. But I could be wrong because it's been a while. But is there not a tick box for follow X? I do think so. I do indeed think so. But it's in... where is that again? Yeah, we can constrain it to a plane. No, that won't help actually, because that means we can't move up and down at all anymore. Yeah, because it's about constraining rotation more than anything else. Yeah, no. I don't know. Is there a different way to do this? Does anyone know? We could Google something very basic. We could say like UE5 first person camera. Moving. A true first person camera by Matt as planned. No, that's free ads. I don't want that. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. I'm wondering if this guy does anything different. These are great little monsters, though. Alright. Okay. Cool. Overview, that's great. Yep. Great stuff. Yep, great stuff, great stuff. Right. Target spawn. Should that be camera instead? Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. But I don't think. Also, this won't help because we don't have a skeletal mesh. At least not right now. But I think. And oopsie doopsie. For camera, I don't think you can do. No, you can't add the controller input, but you can. You can actually just rotate the camera, right, and just do the math yourself. You could do that. Controls input your scale value, yeah. What if? What was the other thing? On self, there was an option to untick rotation pitch. Ah, yes. Yes, but I think. Yeah, that doesn't allow me to look up and down at all anymore. So in theory, that does indeed what I needed to do, but it means I can't look up and down anymore, which is not what we want to do. So we do need this. But is there? Is there? Save now. Yeah, the only thing you could do is add rotation. But that won't fix it, I think. Well, it does actually fix it. It's just inverted. Whoa. Yeah, we've done a somersault. Very good. Whoa. Yeah. So this kind of works. My -1, please. We don't need this. It's just the only thing that doesn't work here. It feels a little slow. Whoa, and I can go upside down, right? That is kind of the problem here. There we go. So it almost kind of works, but it sure shit is a lot better than what we had earlier. So if I just add maxes to it, then this would work. Upside down, a new feature. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not a bug, it's a feature. The only thing I just want to quickly check, just to see what this guy does. He adds it to the bone, but that's not what we're gonna do. Is he actually gonna do any blueprinting whatsoever? What? How did this guy do it without blueprinting?
Is where the camera rotates to. So where you want to look is where the camera will actually look. And one final thing is up the top left, we need to select VP third person character self, and then tick use controller rotation yaw. And what this is going to do is allow us to also look up and down to correct position, so the player will see perfectly. But I'm personally just going to keep it in the head as this is a true first person, so this is how I'm going to do it. So we can compile, save, and now the camera is going to be the correct location I'm using is 0 on the X, 10 on the Y. See, that's not where we want the camera to be looking. Head.
How does he take...
So the camera is parented to the mesh, and more specifically, it's parented to the head. So wherever the head goes, the camera goes. And as you can see, it's now kind of moving along with the head.
How does he take care of input?
But obviously, that's not where we want the camera to be looking. That's not where the eyes look on the player. So with the camera selected again, we're going to just rotate it into the correct position. Rotate it forwards and on its side like this, and this already looks a lot better. And we can move it forward a bit and up a bit, wherever we want. So really just move this into the correct position which you want it to be in. I think for me this is going to be good. So the location I'm using is 0 on the X, 10 on the Y, 0 on the Z. The rotation is -90 on the X and then 90 on the Z, like this. So really it doesn't take a lot for you to configure. It's very, very easy. And if you want more of the arms, like more of the first person one with the arms flailing up and down, you can move it more into the chest.
Is he just saying true first person as in...
Chest, but I'm personally
It's just gonna follow the animations and such? Like where you jump and the head goes up and down that the camera follows? Like there's no actual... there's no actual input.
So to set that up, all we need to do is again select the camera, then we need to tick use pawn control rotation under the camera options down here. And essentially, what it does is as it sounds, it's where the pawn rotates to, is where the camera rotates to. So where you want to look is where the camera will actually look. And one final thing is up the top left, we need to select VP third person character self, and then
Because this would be...
controller rotation yaw.
Also, I am gonna absolutely watch this later. Lighting for beginners sounds excellent.
Control rotation will allow us to look left and right, and use rotation yaw will allow us to look up and down. So if we compile, we save this, we can close it, and this should now be working perfect for us. So let's hit play and test this out. You'll notice I'm in first person. I can look down to see the chest like that.
How in the fuck did he do that without any blueprinting? What? How in the world did he do that without any blueprinting? That makes no sense to me. So basically, all he's done... He said use pawn control rotation. He said in here... the yaw, not the pitch. And then in here, let me just change this back to what it was. Which was this and that. But I still think this is going wrong. Can we show collision real quick? Whoop. Can we show collision? Come on, do that again. How in the world does that work? Two tick boxes. It always is. It always is. Theoretically speaking, because he didn't do any blueprinting, which severely confuses me. Yeah, I was gonna. Nah, this guy's lying. There's something's wrong here. Something's not right here. Because if I disconnect those two events, let's check the overview. Let's listen to what he says.
So let me hit play and show you make today. So as you can see, we're now playing the default
So, credit to the guy. It is true. This is indeed a tutorial for how to create a true first-person camera in Unreal Engine 5. Using the third-person base. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this is a level of funny I haven't come across in a while. Oh man. Okay. Again, no harm to the guy. Excellent tutorial. Great tutorial. But that was I was like, there's no way. There's no way that you can just set this up without any kind of blueprinting. But it doesn't make sense because where's the game getting the input from? But if the game already does that because you're using a template, then yeah, this is a very simple tutorial. Okay, well, anyway, the point is, our problem has been fixed. Because now when we look up and down, it doesn't look funky anymore, right? Because look, we're looking up. It's Alt-C for the Alt-C. Yeah, but our collision is no longer turned up. Great. Lovely. Now that means that if I go here, I get blocked by something. What do I get blocked by? Let's turn it on and off again. So it's just at the top there that I get blocked, right? Oops. If I just go there forward and eject. No. No, this looks fine. This looks perfectly fine. And it's not the bottom either. And we're kind of already half through. What if it's the BSP itself? Where's the collision? Well, I suppose this BSP doesn't have collision because it's subtractive, so it doesn't have any collision. So if it's not that, is it the plane? Nope, plane has no collision. Portal collision is custom. It ignores player. Let me think. We're gonna turn this to no, just in case. That is a little strange. What is causing the collision there? I mean, I can just, just in case that it is the actual BSP, I can just move this up, like, significantly. Right? No, there's something else blocking us. What is in here that is blocking us? Oh. Now, kids, don't try this at home. Just don't try blueprinting at home. It'll work, I promise. Else I get a cookie. I won't get a cookie. Ta-da! Do you want to know what was blocking me? This fucking collision. Christ. The pain. Can I open up this blueprint, please? Oh, man. All of these are standard blocking. Custom. They're automatically blocking player. They need to ignore player. Ugh. Cool. Anyway. So that means that we can move these down again. To roughly here. Now I just want to close this down because we don't need this anymore. And I just want to add a little thing here, which is just basically an extra layer below here. And that extra layer is just gonna it's just gonna do shit. It's just gonna, I want it to be blue. Oops. There we go. And then I can just actually I might be able to invert it actually. I can gradient overlay it. Radial, but I need to invert it. What's the inversion of? What's the inversion again? I forget. Whoa, cool. It's not in the blend mode. Was there a way to invert it? No, it's definitely not about the offset. It's gonna have to be a bit bigger though. You know, conical won't do it. Oh, elliptical is kind of nice actually. Yeah, if I could invert it, that'd be great. That'd be super useful. Oh, I suppose I can actually. Yeah, I suppose I can actually really easily. I can put the opacity of this one into 0. And then this one, I can just say, alright, grab this color. Like that. And I can kind of do it like that. But then this color needs to be a little darker. Let's see. But then I need to turn off. Turn the scale down a bit. Oh yeah. So why is this such a bright color below it? 50%, 50%, 100%, 100%. So here we go. If I do that, will that work? That might work, right? I could even do this without this outline. Because I think actually think that what might happen here, if I export this and save it as such. Yep, I want to replace it. And go into Unreal. We should better go back to select mode. And I go into art. Hey, Justin, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're live, and we're figuring out all of the issues. Re-import a new file, which is this one. So that would almost work. I just got out of Tomo Fair, heading to episode. Oh, really? Oh, shit, dude. Awesome. Nice. Excellent, dude. I have no idea what Tomo Fair is, though. You're gonna have to explain it to me. Is that see-through? I have a feeling it is. It's just very barely see-through. Hot swap saved me a restart. Nice. Excellent. It's a shittier com, basically. Nice. Am I making a protocol? No. I wish I had that kind of intellect. No way. We might need to close that, and close that, and close that, and close this. No, we're just making player portals. In terms of like akin to this kind of stuff. Obviously not nearly as good looking, because obviously not. So what for? Just a personal prototype? What am I making? I'm making a prototype for a game where you have to protect a adventurer named Dave right now, going through a house of basically trapped horror, and make sure that he doesn't die because of all of these traps whilst he goes looking for some item or something else or whatever. Yeah, and so we're still very hard at work at making the core loop function. He hesitates every now and then it keeps going again. But the player can go through those portals where Dave can't, basically. Because the player is like there you go. Dave has died. Oh, why am I still not able to go through this? What? Is there still something blocking me? Or did I move this too low? To be fair, that's probably what I've done. Go into brush editing. There we go. Grab all of this. Move this up a bit. Let's see. But these portals have proven to be a bit more time-consuming than we originally thought. Trusted Doctor was right on that. It's an hour worth of work, and then 80 hours worth of bug fixing. This is unreal. Yeah, for sure. I only use the best kind of programs. So we need to make this look less shit. We can do that relatively easily. Come on, give me ellipse. Like that. And then, what is this Unity slander? Yeah, well, you know, you'll find out. The first time you use Unreal, you'll be like, oh, this is such a shit program. And then the more you use it, the more you're like, ah. I chopped ship because our miner requires to utilize Unity. Yeah, that's fair enough. Again, it's not the engine that'll make the difference. It's the it's your own skill, right? Could always try Lumberyard. Lumberyard. Is that still alive? I thought, did it go open source? Was that what I last heard about it? Ah, yes, here it is. AWS's of an engine. Man, I can't imagine, right? I can't imagine if you have that kind of money, that you like spend it on making your own custom engine that you want others to use, like a competitor to Unreal, basically. And then after like 5 years, you're like, nah. You're like, this is not gonna work. Epic is way too far ahead. You know, like that's crazy to me. That's crazy because it's not cheap to make your own goddamn engine. At least not on the scale that that Amazon was thinking of doing it. Oh, they've changed the name as well. O3DE is now Open 3D Engine is now what it's called. Ah, cool. Yeah, sweet Lumberyard. Unreal doesn't use C#. No, it uses C++. Yeah. But what I wanted to do for our good old ellipse here is to give this just a black color for now. Oh no, shit. Now the edge is black. I didn't want to do that. There we go. And then all I want to do is just subtract these two from each other. Nope. Which one was it? Oh, whoops. Does this not have the same thing? Oh, I have to use a masking layer, don't I? Oh no, I don't know how to do any of that. No, I don't know how to do any of this. So how are we gonna do this? If this is at the top... No, that won't work. Well, okay, there's a bit of a rudimentary way of doing it. which is just to grab the eraser and just there we go. Oh shit. Now this is what I call art. This is what I call art. There you go. And in a second we'll add an emissive to it to really make it stand out. There we go. Alright, excellent. So now we can just we got it selected, yeah. A PNG, excellent. Export it as part of this. Replace the file. And then in here, let's make sure we have this selected. What is a game project you worked on, made, that you're actually proud of? That I'm actually proud of? Well, actually, that's really easy, to be honest. That's really easy for me to answer. It has to be Sackboy, right? I'm super, super proud of that. Sackboy turned out so well, in my opinion. I'm really proud of that one. I'm really proud of Muscle Magic, because that also turned out really well. And we had like an insane conversion rate on Muscle Magic. I think it was 10 or 11% on Steam, which is like insane because it's like I believe that on Steam the average is 1 to 2% conversion rate if you're doing well, and we had 10% on I think 110,000 clicks on page, which was really impressive. Sackboy is a really easy one for me. If people go like, so what are you most proud of? I'm like, ooh, what a difficult question. It's not. It's really not. Alright, look at our amazingly beautiful portal that is now see-through. Wow. Look at us go. Very good. Now, if I were to add a little glow to this, this is totally not what we set out to do today. Like, this is entirely not what we set out to do today. But I believe... Can I set it straight here in the Deed Spine? No, I cannot. That's a shame. But I can do it in... No, I can't. No. There's just a... I thought there was a... Yep, there we go. If we bind this into emissive color, and we just say 1... Yeah, it gets a little too shiny. 0.5 is also too much. Yeah, that's the only problem I have with emissive color. It seems to dilute the color quite a bit, which is a little annoying. But it might be because I'm using the wrong property here. Yeah. I don't know. It's not important. It's totally not important right now. Cool. It's feels a little ethereal. Very awesome. Very cool. Look at us doing shader programming. Cool. So this is now a portal. Excellent. It's actually very much not visible now. We need to take this away. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Now it's visible. Awesome. We'll make this pretty if this prototype manages to turn into anything, right? If it's commercially viable, then we'll improve all of this. All right. Okay. So what did we actually set out to do today? We've made player portals. Yay! Excellent. We've done that. Great stuff. Now the only other thing is that what we haven't done, but I need to do something in a second. What we haven't done is any of these tasks. but we have fixed a lot of stuff, so that is very good, right? That is very, very good. Now, what I like then, if it don't work, sell it on marketplace. Exactly, just sell this half prototype like world's greatest prototype, and then people will buy it because of course they will. Yeah. Yes. So what we'll do next time? Let me switch over to this screen. So what we'll do next time? I don't know if next time is probably going to be Tuesday evening. I think if I'm lucky, I'll be able to do Tuesday evening. We'll actually do some of the AI work that I said we were going to do today. I'll actually talk about the Stanley Parable, which is also what I said I'd do today. And I think that's it. Let's not overpromise. So we'll do those two things, and I might do a little bit of work on this off stream to get some of the nitty-gritty out of the way. But for now, great progress made. We've got the player portals. We have Dave doing Dave things. The traps work when they're on the ground. And yeah, and I think that's it. I think that's very good. I think that's super, super good. Alright, so for now, I just want to say thanks everyone for watching. And I'll hopefully see you all next time again on either Tuesday or Thursday or maybe next weekend. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.